Gilbert School, and I'm finally popular in high school. There are many people who have helped me get to where I am today. My family, a loving brother, 2 loving sisters, friends, doctors, caseworkers, and therapists. But 4 people seem to have played pivotal roles in my life and guided me through the crossroads. If we rewind back to September 1987, there'd be a skinny brown-haired boy walking into school, all excited with the hopes of the future. And then he found out, wow, I don't really fit in here. I didn't play sports. I was in the band. I was a dancer. I was starring in my own 1970s Glee. It's kind of scary. But I've learned over the years that it's not what happens to you, but it's what you do with what happens to you that makes you the person you are today. Mr. Keeley probably never even realized the impact he had on me. He gave me a world to escape, a place where I could lose myself in the sharps and flats of scales and not think about the sharp edge of a razor blade. I found sanctuary in the band room, and I can only hope that I give the students I speak with the support and caring that he showed me all those years ago. Here at Gilbert School, I always had the faculty on my side. They always supported me, and that's how I got through my years at Gilbert. My mom, of course, who has always been my best friend, confidant, and biggest champion. I know it wasn't easy raising 4 kids alone, but basically, she managed it. She taught us about love and how to be a good person with a loving but sometimes very hard hand. She taught us the value in standing up for others and to fight for what we believe in. Mom, she's the best, and I love her. My Aunt Joan, who has always been my second mom, babysat me while my mother worked. She read the Bible to me a lot. I know the good book from cover to cover still and can argue against the finer points of Leviticus, much to the dismay of my religious family and friends. She's always quick with a smile and a laugh. Most people, after they meet her or my mom, say, now, I know where you get it. I remember probably the second week of being in accounting with Mr. Fortuna, and he looked down at me and he goes, you're Ann's son. So thank you, Aunt Joan, for always loving me no matter what and always being there. The final person was a total surprise to me. I'd look in the mirror and think, wow, I'm HIV positive, I'm gay, I'm single, and I'm bald. I am doomed to be alone, unless I grow some hair. In 2000, I met my partner, moved to New Hampshire, and started my journey in AIDS activism and teaching. Quite a whirlwind year. He has always given me the support I need and always was there by my side. He proved to me that there really is unconditional love and makes me even believe I could deserve it. He's my heart, my rock, and my best friend. I have no idea what I did to deserve you, but I thank the Creator every day for bringing us together. Thank you for being you. I'd come to believe that the only couple I would know that had unconditional love were my grandparents. It was an amazing sight to behold, seeing the 2 of them together. I miss them terribly every day, but I know they would be so proud of this honor that you have given me. In my work, I talk about my journey with HIV. It began in 1993 when I was diagnosed HIV positive. From there to telling my ex-partners, realizing who gave it to me, dealing with the medications and the side effects, the costs of having HIV, learning about the disease, and how to live with it. One of the anecdotes I tell my students is of cleaning out a filing cabinet and coming across some old photo albums. I sat and did the trip down memory lane, and then it hit me. All of these people have died. Most of all my friends from the time that I left high school till my mid-30s are gone. It's something you never forget. I've made over 57 panels for friends for the Names Project AIDS Memorial Quilt in honor of their lives. I'm brutally honest with the students about HIV, the medications, and the side effects that I've dealt with. Because I don't want it to be easy, or as easy as watching a speaking head on a screen, a video in health class that they don't make a connection to, and walk out leaving saying, it won't happen to me. I want them to remember my face, my story, make good choices, and protect themselves. The HIV statistics in our country are astounding. Over 1 million living with HIV, and out of them, 1 in 5 have no idea that they're infected. Over 50,000 new infections each year, and out of them, the largest growing group is between 13 and 24. We are talking about our youth, the future of our country. This scares me to death, and I can't imagine not doing everything I can to make sure the kids that I speak to never have to deal with what I do on a daily basis. My trips to DC have me talking about funding, not only for programs of HIV prevention, but the programs that keep people with HIV and AIDS alive, helping them afford access to doctors and life-saving medications. When I started going to DC in 2004, there were just under 2,000 people across our country on what they call the AIDS drug assistance waiting lists. I was beside myself. Some of them ended up getting sick and dying, and when I reached DC, well, I was a little bit over-passionate. And I found out that senators and congressmen and women don't appreciate it if you holler at them. This year, as of September 1st of 2011, the waiting lists were over 8,512 people. I didn't go to Washington this year because I was doing presentations in New Hampshire, and I think some of our representatives down there were wiping their foreheads when they found out I wasn't in the audience. I have spoken to almost 80,000 students since I've started teaching. I've dealt with health issues pretty much all of the 18 years I have had HIV, including peripheral neuropathy, nerve damage in my hands and feet, that was caused by a medicine that was supposed to keep me alive. I take hundreds of pills a week, spending over $4,200 a month on medications alone. But if it means that I could prevent just one of these students from being HIV positive, then what I go through is insignificant. I could never have dreamt of a day like this. I believe the work I do is needed and valued, but let's face it, HIV and AIDS is not a popular subject. Susan McNeil of AIDS Services for the Monadnock region almost 12 years ago pushed me to start teaching and speaking. She helped me turn something that could be vastly negative into a positive, and she definitely changed my life. I tell the students that this virus steals away your hopes, your goals, and your dreams until the only thing you hope for and dream about is to survive. I decided to not let HIV steal anything more from me and to start taking things back. I would say today shows that I'm on the right road. I want to thank the Alumni Association, Terry Cowgill, and all the faculty here at Gilbert for what you do to these students and helping me to be the person that I am today, for acknowledging my work and for giving me such an incredible honor. Thank you.